Hello, Amy. This is Anna, your brother Doug's fiancee.
Oh, hello, Anna.
I'm sorry to contact you so suddenly. You must be surprised to hear from me. Well, I just thought that since we're going to be sisters-in-laws from now on, I really wanted to get along with you. So I went ahead and asked Doug to tell me your contact. I hope that was okay with you.
Yes, I heard from my brother that you would be contacting me, so thank you for reaching out. I'm very happy to hear from you.
Really? Aw, I'm so glad too. You see, I'm an only child and don't have any siblings. So I'm so happy to finally have a sister-in-law, even if we're not actually related. If it's okay with you, I would love to go to cafes and shopping together sometime. I've always wanted to do things like that, just like what actual sisters do. And Amy, even though you might have not noticed this about yourself, I just need to tell you, I think you're just like a rough diamond with so much potential inside. I'm just so excited to help bring that out of you so you can shine.
A rough diamond?
Yeah, do you remember the time when I was introduced to you when Doug and I got engaged? When I saw you for the first time, I thought that you had so much potential. Though I couldn't see much of your face covered with your hair and mask, I thought your eyes were so cute. So I absolutely think you can glow up so much if you just change your makeup and fashion style.
Really? Do you think so? Thank you for your advice, but actually I'm pretty much satisfied with my appearance now.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. You have so much potential to show more of your true beauty. And you're still 20 years old and young enough to change your life, you know. You see, girls will definitely look more attractive if you glow up more by changing fashion and makeup. Believe me, because I actually post beauty topics on social media, so I do know pretty much about these topics. So you can ask me anything about beauty and just leave everything to me. I'm confident that I can make you so beautiful.
Though I appreciate all your advice, unfortunately, I don't think that I can actually become beautiful.
Hey, don't say that. You're being sulky. All girls have so many elements to become pretty. Oh well. But honestly, sometimes there are girls who are absolutely helpless though. In such cases, I don't go through all the effort to help those kind of girls because it's completely worthless. But you, Amy, you have such a beautiful face. You definitely have potential to glow up. I can just imagine how much you can change, so I'm so eager to help you out.
Actually, if it's possible, I really don't want to show my face that much to people.
Well, I guess you should definitely change that negative personality of yours first. That's definitely holding you back from a lot of opportunities, so try to be more positive and confident about yourself. Those are the first steps you need to change to become beautiful and attractive. Trust me, you're going to be totally fine. If you just hang out with me, you'll definitely become positive. So why don't we go out for some coffee sometime soon and start talking about this? I'll definitely take you to a fancy place to eat. And of course, everything will be on me, so don't you worry about paying anything.
Oh, no, please, you don't need to do that. I'll definitely pay for what I'll have.
But Amy, I heard that you hardly ever go out, and that you're always staying at home and you barely go outside. So that's why Doug sometimes goes over to your house to check on you sometimes, right? You know that he's always worried about you.
Well, actually, that is true. I don't like going out all that much. But my brother does worry too much, and he's making a big fuss about this. Since we lost our parents when we were young, he's always been concerned and overprotective about me. Since I work at home, I do stay inside most of the time, but I still go out shopping sometimes to buy stuff to eat, so it's not like I don't go outside at all.
But isn't that the least things you do to live? Don't you have any other plans to go out?
And I guess I go out to the vet sometimes with my cat to get regular health checkups.
I mean, other than that, Don't you have plans to go out with any of your friends?
Actually, I don't have much friends either, since I'm not actually the social type as well.
Oh, really? So I guess you wouldn't have a chance to go out at all if you didn't have any friends. But you don't need to worry at all, because I can be both your sister and your friend as well, so just leave everything to me. I'll take you out to places from now on. Believe me, you'll never be alone and lonely from now on as long as I'm with you.
Thanks for caring about me, but I really don't go out much, you know? So I'm not really so sure if I can enjoy going out to new places.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to hesitate at all. I'm also so good at making friends, you know? So sooner or later, I bet you'll be more positive towards going out and will become so social with other people as well. You can definitely trust me on that. If you hang out with me, it will definitely be fun, and I will absolutely change your dull personality to be more happy.
Hello, Anna. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did for me today. The food at the restaurant you took me to was so delicious. And I must apologize about the incident where we were going through the makeup. I absolutely should have told you about my bruise on my face before this. I'm sorry to have surprised you so much about that.
Oh, no, please don't mind. I was the one who forced you to take off your face mask during the makeup, so I'm so sorry about that. I just didn't think you would have such a terrible bruise on your face, though. And I'm sorry to be so surprised to make such a loud voice. That was such an inconsiderate thing to do. I must have hurt your feelings.
No, don't mind at all. Honestly, I don't blame you for being so surprised.
Well, yeah. I just thought you maybe got hit by someone in the face or something. So I was just worried that something may have happened to you. I hope you don't misunderstand. But honestly, it was the first time I actually saw such a terrible face tone color, so I didn't know what to say. Have you had that bruise on your face ever since you were born?
Yeah, unfortunately I have.
Oh, really? Things must have been tough for you. I'm just so surprised to know that there are so many people with different troubles. So finally, I know why you always cover your bottom face with a mask.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this much earlier. It's just that I'm always concerned about how people think about my face when I go out.
I understand. If I didn't know about that, I probably couldn't help myself staring at your bruise too. But I guess the current situation is better for you. Since it's not that strange if you wear a mask now, you can cover up your face more easily.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
But honestly, the impact of that facial bruise was certainly surprising. Can't you do something to make it disappear? Like covering it up with a concealer? I would assume there should be some kind of makeup that can help you fix that.
No, I wish that would work. Unfortunately, I also have pretty bad allergies, so I can't put makeup on to completely cover it up. I can put on makeup partially, like mascara, but...
Oh, poor thing. I feel so sorry for you. In that situation, I guess you couldn't have a boyfriend or any friends as well, didn't you? That must have been such a lonely life to live. Now I understand why you don't go out often and just try to stay at home.
Well, it's not like I've been completely lonely because of this. Although, it is a few. I do have some friends.
But you don't go out and hang out with them at all, right? Do you think they are what you call true friends?
Well, I do have a chance to go out with my friends sometimes. At least, I do think they're my true friends.
Well, that is a horrible bruise on your face, so you do look pretty pitiful. So I doubt that any of your friends will actually get used to seeing your bruise. But honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't be able to enjoy hanging out being too considerate about you. But anyway, that's the case if I were your friend. But since we're going to be a family now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Because that's what true families do. So would that be okay?
Yeah, I understand that, and I totally appreciate it. since my brother gets too considerate, always caring about me, and that gets me worried about him as well. So I definitely don't want you to treat me in that way either.
Yeah, I understand. That's because Doug is such a kind guy, you know? He is such a kind husband and a brother, isn't he? But I would assume that if Doug is so worried about you, he would have tried to have done something about the bruise much earlier, wouldn't he? Because you can practically even make tattoos disappear these days.
Well, regarding that, I have my own ideas towards this. Actually, I'm trying to save up money to do so myself, since I don't want to cause any more trouble to my brother about the bruise on my face.
Well then, you should definitely consider fixing the bruise as soon as possible, even if you need to borrow some money in advance. People around you who see that are definitely going to be surprised. You should fix that immediately, since it will definitely cause trouble to Doug too.
I guess so. I think I've saved pretty much now, so I'll try to get treatment as soon as possible.
But actually, you only have 2 months until our wedding, so you should better hurry to get that treatment. Do you think you'll be able to fix that bruise in time?
I honestly don't think 2 months will be enough. And it's not like the treatment ends just once. It'll probably take some time since I'll have to receive the treatment several times.
What? Does it take that much time? So does that mean that you are planning to attend our wedding with that face of yours?
Yeah? Unfortunately, I probably will have to do so. But I guess that wouldn't be acceptable. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying.
No, please, don't take it that way. I'm not saying that it's going to cause any trouble, but I'm just so worried about you. Because I have so many friends that are social influencers, and I'm worried that you won't be able to put up with everyone staring at your face and being compared to all my pretty friends attending our wedding. Because you're going to have to take off your mask anyway when we take pictures, and when everyone notices your facial bruise, you know? I'm just saying this for the sake of you, because I don't want you to get hurt anymore.
Oh, if that's the case, you don't have to worry about that because I won't mind at all. Since I'm the only family left for my brother, I'm planning to do whatever I can for him at the wedding. Because my brother has supported me so much throughout the tough times. And I really do respect him, so this is the least that I can do for him.
Oh, is that so? Well, if you insist, I won't stop you from doing so, but please do let me know if you get afraid, okay? Because if I were in your shoes, I probably wouldn't be able to stand at any of that situation, so don't try to push yourself too much, okay? Remember that I'm always caring for you.
Yeah, I appreciate your kindness.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. And I want you to know that I'm totally fine with your facial bruise, so don't worry at all. So, if you still have any concerns, feel free to talk about it anytime you want. Hi, Amy. Where are you now? Are you already here at the wedding venue?
Yes, I'm here at the relatives' waiting room now.
Oh, really? Then can you just go home right now?
What? Excuse me? What did you just say? Why do I have to go home? Does that mean I can't attend the wedding?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Why are you saying that to me now? Isn't that too sudden?
Don't you still get it? It's because I don't want anyone seeing your face at our wedding. Though I've been trying to be nice to you because you're my sister-in-law, take you out to places, and give you advice about your appearance. But even after all of this, since you still don't seem to realize and you just showed up at this wedding, I'm saying this straightforward to you. As we are officially married now, and since Doug has also said that monsters don't have the right to attend our wedding, I'm asking you to leave now. So, since you are the monster with a facial bruise, can you please just avoid attending our wedding? Just go home right now, you ugly monster!
Fine, I get it. I wish you happiness forever.
I appreciate that you are so understanding. I'm so relieved now because I was so afraid that you might refuse and continue to attend the wedding and possibly ruin all of it because of your ugly face.
Well, actually, my brother just came here and he explained everything to me. So, I'm going home now, just as you said.
Oh, thank God my Doug is so thoughtful. I guess Doug was also stressed out about you all this time as well. Having a sister with such an ugly face must have been a burden for him too. I just feel so sorry for him having to go through all of that as well.
For your information, my brother is not that type of terrible person. And I'm surprised that you don't even know anything about your husband.
Huh? What are you trying to say? Doug did persuade you to get out of this wedding immediately, right? Now I feel really sorry for you since you lost your one and only family, your brother who just now basically cares about me. If you had a prettier face, I probably would have gotten along with you. But I'm sorry. I seriously don't need a sister-in-law with such an ugly face. I really can't stand dirty things from my point of view, you know. And honestly, I thought I would actually throw up when I first saw your face. So I think you should actually know that it's that bad and seriously do something about it.
Well, I'm sorry to make you feel that horrible seeing my face. But you don't need to worry because that's definitely not going to happen anymore.
Oh, does that mean that you're going to cut off the relationship with us? Well, thank God. That's a relief.
Yes, that's right. That's going to be such a relief for both me and my brother. Because not only me, but my brother has also decided to cut off the relationship with you.
What? Your brother? Why is Doug going to cut off the relationship with me? We're about to have our wedding now.
It seems that he just couldn't put up with the horrible comments you said about me. Because, as you said, my brother is a very kind and sincere person, you know? I'm so glad he finally realized the true self of his wife and was able to avoid continuing this marriage. Well then, thanks for everything, and goodbye forever.
Hey, wait! It has to be a lie that Doug is cutting off the relationship with me. That can't be true. He can't just do this to me. Hey, don't ignore me. Hey, Amy! Hi, Amy. I know you must be angry at me, but can you please reply to me? I know how horrible I was to you yesterday, so I really want to apologize to you. Please, Amy, can you please give me a chance and listen to what I have to say?
Well, is this you, Anna? You seem to be so considerate now. What was all that about with yesterday's attitude toward me? Because even if you apologized to me, I remember all the horrible things you said to me and will never forgive you.
But Amy, listen to me. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, right.
To be honest, I guess I was just a little jealous about you as I knew that Doug always cared so much about you. And because you were so close to Doug, I just thought you had strong feelings for your brother too. So that's why I said such horrible things to you.
Well, that's surprising. That's how you thought of me all this time? That I was so attached to my brother? As I do respect my brother, I don't have any more feelings towards him other than that. I don't know why you're misunderstanding our relationship, but he's just simply a brother, a family member to me. I only contact him when I really need to. And I do think that my brother actually contacts me more than I do.
Well, that's actually what I was worried about.
Well then, why are you telling me about this? You should have discussed that directly with my brother and not me, you know? He is your husband after all.
Well, it's like, you know that when girls get cheated on by their boyfriends, they get angry at that girl instead of their boyfriends, right? It's something like that, I guess.
I doubt that. You don't have to force yourself to make a lie. I know everything. It's all because you didn't like my ugly face, that's why. And that's the only reason. Simple as that, right?
No, that's not true. I don't think you have an ugly face.
Remember when you did say that my face was ugly out loud and clear? And don't forget you said that I looked like a monster and that you almost threw up?
Well, that was a misunderstanding. I just couldn't calm myself down in that situation, which made me say such horrible things to you. Can't you understand that I couldn't think about anything else besides the wedding? That wedding was so important. It meant everything to me. And remember, that wedding has been completely ruined now thanks to you.
Hey, are you now actually saying that this was all my fault?
Yeah, because I really didn't think you would actually attend the wedding. Because before the wedding, do you remember that I did send you pictures of my pretty friends? And I did tell you that you shouldn't attend the wedding many times in an indirect way, didn't I? I thought you would have noticed and would avoid attending the wedding after going through all of that. But you attended our wedding anyway. I didn't think you were that thoughtless. I did try to ask you in the most polite manner as possible in so many different ways.
Honestly, I don't remember any of what you did to me being in a polite manner. You were always saying horrible things to me. But I didn't know that you didn't want me to attend your wedding.
What? You did realize that I didn't want you to come? Well then, why did you come to the wedding in the first place? Did you do that just to make me angry and ruin the wedding on purpose?
Well, I actually attended the wedding for my brother's sake. I definitely knew that you would not feel good about this, but I'm the only family member left to my brother. If I didn't attend the wedding, I would assume my brother wouldn't be happy from the bottom of his heart, because he's been so considerate, caring about me all through his life. So I just thought after I attended the wedding, I should just gradually cut off my relationship with you and my brother. Even if you didn't do anything, I was planning to disappear from you anyway, as I noticed that I wasn't welcomed at all.
Well, I didn't know anything about that.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this more earlier. I should have definitely discussed this with you before everything got out of control.
If you do feel sorry for me, can't you at least stop Doug and make him change his mind? Because the wedding was canceled right after you left the venue with him. And Doug just asked me to divorce him this morning.
Oh, really?
And I assume this is all your fault, Amy. This all happened because you didn't fix your facial bruise way earlier, as I said. I did ask you to do something about it way before because I just knew that it would cause some kind of trouble for us. So how can you do this to me? If we really go through a divorce, how are you going to take all the responsibility for this?
I apologize for not trying to fix my facial bruise much earlier. But as I explained before, I have my own reasons too, you know? Because of this bruise, I've been bullied by this ever since I was little, and I even became emotionally sick due to this. And I was always causing trouble to my brother, but he was always there for me to help me through the tough times. So that's why I was saving up money to fix this on my own without relying on my brother anymore. I wanted to solve this on my own to show appreciation for all the support he's given me up until now.
Well, I didn't know about that. But unfortunately, that has nothing to do with me.
That's true. But to be honest, I don't care about your situation or what happens to you at all. And I don't know why I have to be kicked out of the wedding just because of this bruise that I've had ever since I was born. I was just attending the wedding as a member of my brother's family. And I absolutely don't care about you at all.
Hey, Amy, since you're an adult now, I assume you understand how serious the situation is, don't you? And you should take some responsibility for what has happened. Don't you understand that Doug is considering a divorce with me because of you? I need you to persuade Doug to reconsider about going through with this divorce. Because I got married to live a happy life with him. I don't know if I'll be able to meet such a kind and thoughtful person like Doug in the future. So I definitely don't want to divorce him and wish to start this marriage over with him.
From what I know, the divorce was brought up for my brother. Not because of me, but because of your abusive language, right? So don't you dare blame everything on me. If you don't like me, you shouldn't have gotten so close to me in the first place. Remember, you're the one who was so annoying trying to get so friendly with me. I was practically being forced to hang out with you, and I couldn't refuse because I was happy for my brother's marriage.
I really do apologize for the abusive language I said about you. So can you please do something to persuade Doug not to divorce me? I promise that I will never say anything rude or abusive to you from now on. So please, I really beg you, Amy.
Well, this is actually what my brother decided, so I have nothing to say about this from my end. So why don't you discuss this directly with my brother until you both agree to a conclusion? Because I don't care about you at all.
But if you don't forgive me, Doug will never try to listen to what I have to say. I assume you're the only one who can persuade him from going through all of this. I'll promise to do whatever you wish. So you've got to help me out and do something about this, Amy.
If you're willing to do anything I wish, could you just get out of my life and don't contact me any further? And I've just got to say this into your face, so just listen. My brother was actually saying to me that your heart is so ugly. For my brother, it seems that you were the actual monster to him and not me. So why don't you get out of our lives, you ugly monster? After that, my brother and Anna got divorced immediately after going through a discussion. As I showed the text messages I received from Anna to my brother at the wedding, I guess he could never forgive her again, no matter what she said. As for me, honestly, I did feel so sorry thinking that I might have ruined their marriage and caused this divorce because of my facial bruise. But I did feel a bit relieved hearing my brother say that he would have probably divorced Anna sooner or later, noticing her true self and that horrible personality of hers. And it seems that as Anna became so shocked soon after the divorce, she started overeating and gained twice her weight. And because of that, it seems that she avoids going out and now just stays inside her house, just like I did. As Anna had posted about her relationship with my brother on social and notified everyone about her marriage, this divorce must have been really tough on her. I guess she just lost hope for the future and will need some time to recover from this and face this reality for a while. Of course, all this happened because of her fault, and I do feel that she definitely deserves this, since she actually called me an ugly monster. So, I will never forgive her for the horrible things that she said to me, and hope that she will regret what she's done. But even so, I do hope that the time will come when Anna will be able to move on positively with her new life, knowing what she's going through just staying at home, avoiding to go out. And as for me, I finally was able to start the treatment for my facial bruise again with the money I saved up. Though my bruise is not disappearing that much and may take some more time, I will try to continue this treatment, hoping the bruise will eventually disappear completely someday. And as I know how different people's complexities are and how people try to deal with it in their lives, as I've been trying to deal with it as much as I can up until now, I'll never forget about the people who were so kind and supportive to me, even when I had the facial bruise. And they will be the ones who will try to look at the true self of me and will not judge people or treat people differently just by their appearance. So those are the people I would like to choose to be with, as they're the people who I can definitely trust throughout my lifetime. And slowly as it might be, I definitely want to positively move forward, conquering the difficulties and complexities I faced in my past towards a brighter future. Thank you for watching Peep Talk videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments. Please visit us again to check out the next video.
Hello, Charlotte. You may have heard from our son, but I just wanted to message you personally to say that I'm sorry for troubling you.
Oh, it's all right, Carrie. We're family. It's good that we can help each other out.
I know it's been hard for everyone with the inflation lately. I still feel guilty for asking you and Ben to send us a monthly allowance.
Me and Ben both work and we don't have any children yet, so we'll be fine sending you some money for a while. Please don't feel so bad about it. We're fine to help you out.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. I promise that we'll get back on our feet within the next 6 months. Please help us for a little while, just until we get back on our feet.
Okay then. Are you sure 6 months will be enough time for you?
Yes, I'm sure. We also have some other people who we've asked to help us out.
Please feel free to talk to us again if you need something. By the way, is Ben's sister back in town by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I saw someone who looked a lot like Belinda the other day. I was driving, so I wasn't sure if it was really her.
No, she's not back in town. Even if she were back, we wouldn't let her into our house.
So I guess I mistook someone else's Belinda. Please be careful though, okay? The same thing as last time may happen again.
It's okay, Charlotte. There isn't anything left to steal in our house. All I have is the house my husband left me in his ashes. Nothing of value.
There may be a hidden treasure in there somewhere. You never know.
No way. I had a couple of things evaluated after my husband passed away, but there was nothing more valuable than a few $100s. I suppose I should start clearing out my husband's belongings. His things do take up a lot of space inside the house.
I do recall there being quite a lot of things in your house. I'll help you out when you decide to clean up the house.
I'll let you know when I finally decide to commence with the big clear out then.
Okay, I'll make a treasure hunt out of it to see if there's any hidden gems. Anyway, I'll send you your monthly allowance at the end of the month. Please, let me know if you become short of money.
It will be okay, Charlotte. I'll make ends meet with the amount we've arranged. Tell Ben I said hi. It's cold these days, so make sure you keep warm and look after yourself.
Charlotte, where's my brother? Hasn't he finished work yet?
Is this Belinda I'm talking to?
It is, isn't it obvious?
I'm just surprised that you've contacted me all of a sudden.
Well, I didn't think I'd have anything to do with you or my family either. Ben said all those nasty things to me too.
That was because you stole your mother's savings.
I had no choice. I needed that money.
Even so, it's still considered a criminal offense. You broke into your mother's house, Belinda.
You have no right to talk to me like this. Is Ben still not back home yet? I've called him, but he isn't answering his phone. If he's home, tell him to answer my calls.
He's working until late tonight, so he isn't back home yet. And as for him not answering, I think he's blocked your mobile phone.
What the hell? He blocked me?
He told me that he was going to cut ties with you.
I'm having an emergency over here.
An emergency?
Yes, I had to talk to Ben about our mom. I heard that you've been sending her a monthly allowance.
Yes, that's right.
You're not sending her enough money. I hear you only send her $300 per month. How can she live off so little?
Your mother told us that $300 was all she needed. It was your mother that decided the amount we sent her.
Don't you know how hesitant and timid my mother is? Of course she couldn't tell you she needed more money. I knew Ben was stupid, but you seem like you're even more empty in the head.
I'm sorry?
Do you even know why my mother needs an allowance in the first place?
No, I don't. All she told us was that she needed some extra money for 6 months. She wouldn't tell us the reason. She said she didn't want to talk about it.
You agreed to help her even if you didn't know why she needed money?
I know she must be in quite a lot of trouble to ask for money. And she agreed to return the money to us once she got her finances sorted out. Of course, I refused the refund, but I couldn't figure out what it was that she was going through.
She's going through an issue, all right.
Does this mean you know what's happened?
Of course I do. I am the eldest child after all. She told me everything.
I see.
Do you want to know the truth? The full story?
Well, I am curious, but I don't want to be nosy since she hasn't told me herself.
She's ill.
Your mother is sick?
The payments for her hospital visits and her medications have been adding up. But you know, there are social welfare programs that return medical fees. That's why she probably told you that she'd return the money to you.
Is her illness serious? Is she going to be okay?
Well, I can't tell you the details about that, but it's true that she's very ill. Her treatment seems to be going well, though.
Oh, I see.
So basically, my mom's been living under a budget so she can pay for her expensive medical fees. I felt so terrible when she told me she was ill. I'd like to help her out with finances too. But you know that I don't have any money to spare. I was so poor that I had to steal from Mom. So I had no choice but to talk to Ben so he'll increase Mom's allowance. That's the least I can do for Mom.
That's why you contacted us. I see. I understand now. I'll talk with Ben so we can give more money to support Carrie to pay for her treatment.
Yes, please do that. But don't tell her that I talked to you about this. And don't tell her that I told you about her being ill. She'll be so mad if she finds out that I told you. She might cut ties with me for good.
I'm surprised your mother decided to tell you the truth, but not us. The other day she said that she'd never let you back in her house ever again.
I suppose I was the easiest to talk to. She wanted to tell somebody just in case. She probably knew that you and Ben would worry and fuss if she told you the truth.
Of course we'll be worried. Carrie is family to me, and she's Ben's mother.
Mom just doesn't want to cause any fuss. She likes to deal with things by herself.
I'm relieved to hear this, though. I was beginning to think that you were so cold-hearted that you didn't care about your family.
Wow, you're really spilling your guts to me now, aren't you?
I mean, what you did in the past was terrible. If you talked to Ben, he would have said something even worse to you.
Well, I suppose so. I'll leave you guys to deal with Mom and her allowance then. I won't be messaging you again. Tell Ben to forget about me.
Hello, Carrie. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your call earlier. I'm out and about at the moment, and I'm unable to call. Is anything the matter?
I'm sorry to bother you while you're so busy.
No, it's fine. I can still text you on the go.
Okay, so, first of all, I'd like to thank you for the allowance you send me every month.
Oh, Carrie, it's totally fine.
I do appreciate you saying that and for your help, but I can't get by with just $100 a month, Charlotte. I know I'm asking you a lot, but would it be okay to ask for a little more money? I would really appreciate it if you could send me $300. Do you remember we agreed on that amount a while ago?
What do you mean, Carrie? We sent you $1,000 a month.
$1,000? It says that only $100 have been transferred to my account.
Did I make a mistake on the amount? Let me check. It says I've definitely transferred $1,000. It says so on my bank account app.
Really? Why do you send me $1,000 though? I told you that $300 would be more than enough.
That's because, I thought 300 wouldn't be enough for you.
Charlotte, I hate to ask this, but did Belinda contact you?
Yes, she told me about your illness and your treatment. In fact, I've been sending you $1,000 for the past 2 months.
For the past 2 months? Wait a moment. I only received $100 in my account last month too.
What? What does this mean? Did Belinda lie to me? She tricked us?
That seems to be what's happening. By the way, I'm not ill. Not at all.
Really? You're not trying to hide it from me, are you?
I can swear my life on it. I am not sick, and I'm not lying to you. But you believed Belinda's story because I didn't tell you why I needed the money.
Yes, that's right. I thought it may be possible that you would hide it if you were ill.
I wish I'd just told you the truth to begin with, if I knew things would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, Charlotte.
No, it's okay, but I don't understand how this happened.
I think what happened is that Belinda tricked me too. I think Belinda has been borrowing money, a lot of money, from some shady people.
You mean like black money?
Yes, I think so. One day she came to my house with a swollen face. She'd been beaten up, and she pleaded me to lend her some money, that her life was in danger. Ever since she stole from me, I decided never to help her. But after seeing her all hurt and struggling...
So then you lent her your money?
Yes, but she said it still isn't enough, so I thought I would sell my house.
What? You mean the house where you live in? Your own home?
Belinda took most of my savings when she broke in my house and stole from me. My plan was to live in a retirement home once I sell this house anyway. That's why I told you I only need 6 months of financial support from you and Ben.
I see. But I still don't understand why you only had $100 transferred in your account. Well, it must be Belinda behind it, but how did she do it?
About that, I just looked through my past text messages. I think I figured it out. When you first transferred money to my account, didn't you receive a message from me telling you that I told you the wrong account information?
Yes, that's right.
That wasn't me, Charlotte. I never sent you that message. It seems like my daughter used an account of mine, which she stole from me, and tricked you into transferring the money there.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
Charlotte, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. I didn't even imagine that Belinda would steal from you and Ben, too. If only I had waited 2 more months, it would have only been me that fell for Belinda's schemes.
It's not your fault, Carrie. It's Belinda's fault for lying and scheming against us.
I can't believe Belinda. I knew the way she was, but now I've finally made up my mind about how to deal with her.
Carrie, what are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything whatsoever for Belinda. Whatever happens to her from this day on, it's her own responsibility. I won't help her out ever again. Hey, Charlotte, did you stop transferring money to my mom? Mom was crying, saying she didn't have enough money because you won't send her her allowance.
Is that so?
That's some attitude you've got. You decided to cut off supporting my mom? Is that it?
That's right, it's no use sending her money.
Do you hear what you're saying? My mom is suffering. She's ill and she needs treatment. I didn't think you were such a mean person. I'm going to tell Mom about this.
You don't need to tell her.
That's not for you to decide.
Well, I'm with your mother now. I'll tell her myself, right now.
What? You're with her right now?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean, why? She's family. Is it so weird that I'm spending time with her?
I guess that's true, but actually, I don't think you should tell her about this. It might strain your relationship with her. She only has you and Ben to depend on. If you stop sending her money, her illness might worsen.
Belinda, me and your mother, we both know about everything. You tricked us, didn't you?
Tricked you? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mother told me the truth. She said she wasn't ill.
I told you! She's lying to you so you won't worry over her.
She also told me that you made her pay for your debt. It's over, Belinda. Stop stealing money from us. We're never giving or lending you any money, ever.
What the hell? How come? It was only $1,000. That's nothing. Well, Mom told me to sort out my own living expenses, so... I was punched in the face. I couldn't go out to work. The way I ended up looking? Just ask Mom. She saw how beaten up I was. How? How do you know that? Just let me talk to my mom. Wait a second. I really do have debt. I'm in trouble. I really do need to pay back a lot of debt. I'm struggling. I told Mom already, but I'm in debt concerning some shady people. I can't run away from them. If I don't return the debt soon, they'll do something to hurt me. I'm saying all this to you because I can't tell the police. Please, I only have 6 more months till the due date to pay my debt back. Mom already said that she'll sell the house for me. So she does have enough money to save me. Please,
I need $30K in cash. I'll return the money afterwards. Just tell Mom that I need this money desperately. Look, I'm sorry for lying. I won't do it again. And I won't ask for any more money after this time. Please help me.
Hey Marie, my little sister is saying she wants us to look after her children this week. So that's not going to be a problem for us, right?
You mean that her children are coming to our house again this week, too?
Yeah, that's right. It seems that Rita and her husband have plans that they definitely can't miss.
But wait, Sean, you know that they just came here last week. Don't you think 2 weeks in a row is too much for us to handle?
Really? Because I don't think so. Even if the children visit us, they're just playing around with each other, so it's not such a big deal. And Marie, all you have to do is prepare the meals for the kids, right?
Are you seriously saying that? Do you think that's all I need to do when they visit us? Your little sister Rita has 5 children in total, you know?
So what does that mean? They're just always playing around with each other. What are you complaining about?
You actually think it's just simple as that? Because I don't think you're really understanding the situation. The biggest is in 2nd grade of elementary school, and the smallest is just 1 year old. So it's impossible for them to just play together. Basically, they play separately on their own, so I can't take my eyes off of all of them.
Really? Because last time the 2 biggest kids were looking after the rest of the children.
That's because I was making them watch their favorite animation movie. That's actually the only time they'll calm down and be quiet. And since there's also the 1 year old, I just have to always look after that kid as well.
Well, if that's so, then why don't you just make them all watch the movie the whole time? Then I guess it would be much easier for you to look after the kids, wouldn't it? Well, then I can't.
Don't you know that children at that age don't have enough concentration to watch a movie for a long time? There may be some kids who do. But if one of them loses concentration, then that's it. All the other kids start getting distracted as well.
Well, then I can't imagine how Rita's handling all of them. She's looking after those 5 kids every day, so that's just amazing. I guess we can look after the kids at least on weekends to help reduce her burden. Since we don't have any children, I assume it would be a good parenting experience for you too.
But I do think the situation is different between taking care of your own child and other kids, though. And since I don't have any parenting experience, it actually makes it even harder for me to look after all 5 of them at once.
That's not true. You spend the year-end and New Year's holidays every year with Rita's children, right? The children are all getting along quite well with you, and you always seem fine looking after them, so that proves that you're taking care of them with no problem at all.
Well, that's because your family just leaves the children to me and always goes on a family vacation, right? Honestly, though, I was always wondering, why am I the only one who's not invited to the family vacation and has to stay home? It's not like I want to go on the family vacation with you, but I would assume that usually Rita's husband should look after his own children in that situation and not me, right?
Actually, Rita's husband is joining the family vacation as well, so we can't ask him either. And I don't want you to misunderstand this, feeling like you're being left out. My mother just takes them on a vacation because she wants to let my sister and her husband have a chance to relax, since they're always busy with parenting 5 kids. Though I'm joining them too. Remember, I'm just a tour guide and a driver to them.
But I'm saying, why am I the one that always has to look after the children? Can't Rita's husband ask his parents to do so?
Oh, regarding that, it seems that Rita hasn't asked her husband's parents to look after the children much. It seems like her mother-in-law is pretty annoying complaining about things to her. She's saying that her mother-in-law always makes sarcastic remarks, so Rita just doesn't like her at all.
But that doesn't make it acceptable for me to look after the children, right? Looking after 5 kids frequently is pretty exhausting for me, you know?
But when someone's in trouble, we should help out. We should help out each other, right? There might be a time in the future when we have kids that we will need to ask Rita the same favor to look after our kids, right?
Well, that may be true. But if that happens, I would probably not rely on them so much and would try to look after them on my own.
Well, anyway, you know that it's absolutely tough to raise 5 children, so we definitely should help Rita out as much as we can. And since Rita gave birth to so many children one after another, my mother stopped asking us, when are you having my grandkids? Which has actually turned out to be a thankful situation for us, right?
Well, your mother still actually mentions that to me sometimes, saying, "When can I see my eldest son's grandkids?" So I guess she still hasn't given up, and we're still going to have to continue to live with that.
But if my sister hadn't had that many children, my mother would have definitely mentioned that topic to us much more often. So it's just a give and take relationship, so let's continue to support my sister's family.
But I want you to understand that I do have my own life, and I have plans too. And of course, I'm working on the weekdays, so...
But that's why Rita only asks us to babysit her kids on weekends, right?
Well then, if you want to support her so much, why don't you look after them when you're off work? It's your sister's kids anyways.
No way. No way. There's nothing I could do as a man. And you were the one who was looking after them all this time. And I assume the kids are more used to you, so they would definitely prefer you over me.
Hey, aren't you being too irresponsible about this?
I'm not looking after them after I come home from work, right?
But you're just having dinner with them, you know? That's nothing compared to all the trouble I'm always going through.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go now. I need to start preparing to visit my client. Anyway, I'm relying on you this weekend to take care of Rita's children, okay? Marie, I'm going to have to eat dinner at my parents' house today, so you don't need to prepare my dinner tonight.
What? You're going to your parents' house at this time of day?
Yeah, they need me to join because we're going to decide the destination of this year-end's vacation. You know what's coming up next month, right?
Well, if you're going to your parents' house, then I wish you could have let me know much sooner.
Oh, why is that? I assume you've been working today too, so you haven't started making dinner yet, right?
Well, actually today is my payday, so I bought some expensive meat to cook for dinner tonight. If you had let me know earlier, I wouldn't have bought it.
Hey, I'm so sorry about that. I definitely want to eat that meat with you tomorrow, so why don't you go ahead and eat something else tonight instead?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Oh, and about the winter holiday plans, I need you to leave December 30th open. Because our family is coming back from the vacation on January 2nd.
Is it going to be 3 nights and 4 days this year?
Yeah, it seems that Rita and her husband want to relax a bit longer this year. They're saying that because they don't have to plan to have any more children.
Well then, I should look after the children during that period, right?
Yeah, if you could look after them through those 4 days, that would be great. And I assume it's better to have the kids over and have some company than being all alone over the holidays, right?
Ugh. Do you actually understand how tough it is to look after all of them just by myself? The elementary school kids may be fine on their own, but the other kids need to be watched practically all of the time.
Hey, don't complain about this again. It's only a family vacation once a year.
No, you know this babysitting is not happening just once a year, right? At first, I did accept to look after them during the year-end family vacation, but Rita is asking us to look after her children more frequently ever since that, and the babysitting opportunities are gradually increasing every year. Honestly, I do wish Rita and her husband would be more considerate about that.
Hey, Marie, you know that everyone in this family is always appreciating your support.
Do you really think so? Because I absolutely don't. If they were really appreciating what I'm doing for them, honestly, I don't think they would just leave me alone with the kids this frequently. If it was just a few times, I could handle this, but this is definitely going past the limits.
Marie, you know we don't have any children. If you continue to say things like that, Rita might think that we're jealous of her family.
What? Why do you say that? Sean, I can't believe you actually don't think this situation is wrong at all. First of all, I think you're wrong to always listen to Rita's favors and accept looking after her kids so easily. Because I haven't been agreeing to that at all. Have you ever thought about the trouble I have to go through before accepting the babysitting from her?
Oh, you're so narrow-minded.
What? How could you say such a thing?
We're a family, and that's what families do to support. It's not like they're asking us to look after the kids every day. So why are you refusing to this so much? I didn't think that you were so cold-hearted. I'm really disappointed that you feel that way.
Are you seriously understanding the situation? Because it's me that has been actually looking after the kids for all these years, going through all the trouble and efforts. Sean, honestly, you don't look after them at all.
It's because unfortunately Rita always asks us to watch her kids when I have plans. It's just as simple as that, you know.
Fine, that's it. Now I finally understand that your family matters are more important to you than me.
Come on, Marie. You're just acting like a child, you know? Anyway, this vacation is like an annual family event for us. So I need you to watch the kids this year too, since my family is really looking forward to this vacation.
Okay, fine, I get it.
Hey, Marie, don't get sulky. Of course I will help out to try to look after the kids whenever I can. Oh, sorry. I'm almost at my parents' house, so I guess I'll talk to you later. All you have to do tonight is to have hot water in the bathtub ready for me. Finally, I finished all the work I needed to do.
Oh, really? Oh, you must be tired.
Although yesterday should have been it should have been the last day of work this year. I didn't expect there would be this much trouble after that. And it seems that I was the only one who had to go to work to handle this. Can't believe my boss would just leave all of this for me to handle.
Well, unfortunately, I am the one who has to look after the kids right after my last day of work. So for your information, I'm going to be exhausted just as you are.
Hey, are you still going to complain about that? I assume once you see the kids' smiling faces, you would think that it was worth looking after them, right?
Well, I'm not sure about that. Sean, you're going to your family's hotel straight from work without stopping by our home, right?
Yeah, because unfortunately I won't be able to make it in time for the bullet train. But I'm glad I don't have to drive the car this time during the vacation, though. Well then, I've just closed the office now, so I'm headed off to the train station.
Oh, really?
Hey, stop being so cold to me. Well, anyway, thanks for looking after the kids this year, too. My family and I really appreciate your support. Well, I'm going off on vacation with my parents and my sister's family. So I hope you enjoy the holidays with the kids, Marie.
Yeah, right. And I hope you enjoy your last vacation with your family.
Did you just say last? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying it's going to be the last family vacation with just you adults.
I don't think so because my family is not planning to make this the last vacation. We'll probably go next year too.
Yes, it definitely will be the last because I'm not going to look after the kids during the holidays next year.
What? Why are you suddenly saying that? But if you don't look after them, there isn't going to be anyone who we can ask to do so. Don't you feel sorry for my sister's family? Don't say such horrible things.
Well, if I actually get divorced with you, I'll no longer have a relationship with your sister's family, right? Then I wouldn't have to take care of the kids anymore, wouldn't I? So, I'm going to divorce you and put an end to this. That's why this is going to be your last vacation.
What? A divorce? Hey, wait, Marie. That's a terrible thing to say. And you're making such a big fuss about this.
No, Sean, I'm absolutely serious about this. I'll look after them up to this year, but remember, there will be no next year for this. So, I need you to sign the divorce papers after you come back home from the family vacation.
Marie, you do know that I'm going off on this vacation to relax myself from this year's exhaustion. So why can you say such a horrible thing to me at this timing? Are you enjoying saying this to me to make me mad?
Well then, when can I have some time to relax myself from a year's worth of exhaustion? While you guys are out on a vacation relaxing, I actually have to stay all alone looking after the kids. I basically have no time to take any rest during the winter holidays like you guys. So I think you're the one who's actually doing such horrible things, making me feel miserable like this. You keep saying that your sister is working so hard, so you want to support her, but you've never cared about my feelings and what I've been going through.
No, that's not true. Remember, I did listen to your complaints, right? And I did tell you that my family appreciates what you have been doing for them.
Well, it's easy to just say things. But I can't see that you actually mean it from your behavior because you're really just listening and practically doing nothing. You never did anything to support me during the tough times.
Marie, you definitely need to calm down at once. Why don't we discuss about this when I return from the family vacation, okay? I hope you have some time to cool down your anger while I'm on this vacation.
Even though I mentioned the word divorce to you, I can't believe you're still trying to go on this vacation under this situation.
Well, we did pay so much money for this family vacation as it is the year-end holiday period, you know. And my family is waiting for me, so I'm sorry, Marie. Please do understand that I'm not saying that my family is more important than you, but it's like an annual family event that I absolutely can't miss. I just can't be the one to be absent on this family vacation because my family is counting on me.
Oh, really? Well then, I guess that makes everything clear. Now I really understand your feelings, Sean.
Really? Well, then I'm so glad. So how about this? I'll remember to buy you a lot of souvenirs so that's something you can look forward to when I come home. And I'll be sure to give you a call once after New Year's. Hey, Marie? Where have you gone? We came back from the family vacation and my sister's kids have left now, so let's go to the festival together. There's some shops out there too, so why don't we go out for a walk to check it out?
Nope, I'm not going.
Hey, don't start pouting like that. Are you still angry about leaving the kids along with you? Remember I bought you the souvenirs? You see, I bought your favorite local ramen for you. And I even bought you local wine as well, though it was pretty expensive.
Well, sorry, but I don't need any of them. Don't you still remember that I said I was going to divorce you? Did you just forget about that? After I sent off Rita's kids, I left the house right after that. And I packed up my belongings during the holidays, so I don't plan to go home. So, I'm ready to divorce you anytime.
What? You're saying that you were actually serious about the divorce?
Yes, of course I was. But I knew you weren't taking this seriously enough because you got all carried away with going on the family vacation.
But you said that you understood my feelings, so I thought we were already over that.
What I finally understood was that you'll never listen and try to care about me no matter what happens. Because you actually chose your family vacation over our divorce. So that means that your family is more important than my feelings, right? It has always been that way, and I assume that it won't change in the future either.
No, that's not what I meant. I just wanted to say that I really do care about you.
No matter what you say, I'm sorry, but I just can't seem to believe you anymore after going through all this. I've made up my mind about this, so can we just move on? So, when can we actually start discussing about the divorce? Because I need to call our lawyer. I'd like to begin with the procedure as soon as possible if you can just tell me your available dates.
I'm sorry. Could you just wait? This is happening so suddenly. I'm just so confused and can't think properly now.
What?
Well, don't you understand? We were doing perfectly fine together, right? It's not like I had an affair or did anything wrong, you know? So I can't understand why you just suddenly brought up the divorce.
So I'm saying I had to go this far because even though I asked you so many times before, you didn't try to care about me at all. You would always just make me look after Rita's 5 kids without thinking it might be a burden for me. So I'm just fed up with this, and it's impossible for me to continue this marriage. And going back to your comment saying that we were doing fine, well, I guess that's just what you thought, because things were not going fine for me as I was thinking about a divorce from a while ago.
Hey, you know it's better to bring up the kids with the whole family supporting them.
Did you just say the whole family? Excuse me, but did you or your parents ever look after the kids before? Because I do believe that it was always me that was doing the tough job all alone.
Well, basically I was always at work when they came to our house.
Well, I have a job too, you know?
No, I mean that when my sister asks us to watch over the kids, I was always at work. And my parents are saying that it's really tough for them to take care of 5 kids. You can understand that because my parents are pretty old, right?
But that doesn't mean that I have to look after them by myself without any help. And in addition, I've been saying to you all this time that I'm not willing to do this daycare for the kids at all. But you never listen to me.
Well, that's a cruel thing to say that you don't want to accept the kids. Even if they are not directly related to you, they are your nephews and nieces, you know.
Are you saying that because they're relatives, I have to watch them anytime? If Rita and her husband get sick or has matters that they really need our help to look after the kids, then I won't complain at all. Even if it's just like when they want to have a break sometime, I wouldn't mind. But you know that's not the situation, right? And it's gone way past the limits. Rita just started to bring the kids to us frequently and would practically go out every week. And don't you think it's ridiculous that I'm the only one that has to stay home while you guys go on a family vacation during the year-end holidays?
Well, that's because we don't have any children and...
Well, if you think that way, then why don't you just stay here with me and take care of your nephews and nieces without going on the vacation? Even if you do stay with them, you don't look after them much either and just leave everything to me all the time. So that's it. I'm definitely not going to be a convenient babysitter for your family anymore.
All right, I get it. Next time I promise that I'll look after the kids with you. Does that solve the problem? So please don't go through a divorce.
You're always just words, you know? You've been saying similar things up until now, but you never kept that promise. And I know you're just saying this to make me calm down now and avoid the divorce. I'm definitely not falling for that anymore.
No, I definitely mean it this time. I promise that I will take care of them from now on.
But I finally decided to go through a divorce because I can't believe what you say anymore. If I say that I'm not willing to look after the kids, you say that I'm narrow-minded. I'm sorry, but I just can't put up with this situation any longer. I just hate you saying that I'm wrong about this. And not just you, but also your family who doesn't take this matter seriously at all.
Marie, I'm so sorry. Hey, I admit that I was completely wrong about this. From now on, I will refuse looking after the kids even if my sister asks us. And we'll never go on the year-end family vacation with my family. So can you please reconsider about the divorce?
Unfortunately, it's too late to try to make up for all of this. You should understand from now on how much trouble you and your family has caused me all this time.
My family and I really do appreciate what you have done for us. Even if you didn't notice, our family did think of you as a true family member.
But you see, we're not a family. At least that's what I thought after being treated this way. And I've actually never been invited to the family vacation. I'm now quitting trying to pretend to be a convenient family member. Since we are now going to be complete strangers, so don't ever think of relying on me. After that, my husband and I finally were able to go through a divorce 3 months later after going through many discussions. Though my husband tried to refuse the divorce until the very end, as he noticed that my feelings towards him would never change, and he finally gave up. And after I left the house that I lived at with my husband, it seems that his family had to go through many tough times. First, Rita, my sister-in-law, just got furious and started having fights with her husband, since she now doesn't have any support to leave her kids or go out. And as Rita started to leave her 5 kids to her parents, they got so exhausted taking care of them, they ended up just lying in bed. In that situation, as it was now only my husband who was the one left to watch over the kids, my husband got furious because the kids were so annoying and everything was getting out of control. As he continued to complain about that to his sister, it seems that he finally got into a fight with Rita up to the point where even they had to cut off their family relationship. So as a result, the kids had to live half the time at Rita's house and half at Rita's husband's parents' house for a while. As my husband finally realized how tough it is to look after and manage the 5 kids, he came back apologizing to me many times. Though it's absolutely too late to apologize. I wish he could have at least noticed what I was going through much more earlier. But I can't believe the situation would turn out to become this worse, as so many adults were being involved and were watching after the kids than when I was babysitting them. And it's not the kids' fault at all. I do feel sorry that they had to witness all of these horrible scenes of adult fights going on within the family. However, I guess this became a good opportunity for the whole family to realize that they need to seriously take action to improve the parenting environment for the kids. And it seems that Rita's parents-in-law are pretty strict, so I can assume that they can teach her a good lesson about how to treat and look after their kids. Even though I eventually had to hand this responsibility over to others, as an adult that was involved in the kids' lives for a few years, I do continue to pray for their growth and future happiness. And as I have now finally cut off the relationship with my husband and his family, which I thought were wrong about all of this, I'm really looking forward to finally being able to spend some quality time for myself moving forward. And from now on, I hope to spend time with people who really do care about me. Thank you for watching Peep Talk videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments. Please visit us again to check out the next video.